again. This is the top mat. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Y'all, this is looking good.
Dang, man.
It's all through there.
Guys, Justin here, X4 Prospecting, Eternal Compass of NC, Mr. Will, Stephen P. It's the weekend. You know what that means. We're back at the creek, setting the dredge up. Hope you enjoy this episode. Alright guys, we've been test panning. I test panned a spot right there, and we moved up here, and we ended up test panning right in this spot right here. So somewhat of an inside bend where another creek comes in, and we're right on this gold line, and we can trace this gold line all the way down to the major deposits that we hit downstream. And I just did a quick sample pan from right here, and this is not even on top of bedrock, but I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors in there. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a quick 30-minute test run, make sure we're on the gold, and we're gonna go from there. Isn't that right, Steven? Huh. Alright guys, got everything set up, ready to run. Will's about to start the engine. I'm gonna be test panning. I'm sure Will's gonna hop right on that 2-inch dredge nozzle. It's his first time using it, so it's gonna be tough getting him off of it today. Steven's gonna be test panning as well. Careful, Steven. Will's gonna force you off that thing. Did you put the gas cap back on this time? Yeah. There she goes.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's get some gold. Alright, so I think we're just going to do a quick half an hour test run, check the top mat, and then see if it's paying out in this little spot right here. We test pan, did all of the due diligence we could, so. Aw, man. Will, you knocked the dam over.
What?
You knocked the dam over. Alright, as you can see, we have a catch pan off the front. And it's full right now, so I'm going to go ahead and pan that down, verify that we are not losing gold off the front, and we'll see what we can do. I'll come back, show you what's in that pan. We got nothing. Now I'll put a pan at the bottom of the box, make sure, verify all the angles correct and all that, make sure we're not losing any gold. That's how we test pan and make sure that the box is doing what it's supposed to be doing. So let's keep after it. Alright, so this is the other spot I had my eye on, and I was finding some good gold down here when I was test panning. So looking up the creek, when it's in flood stage, water flying through here. You can see the flood debris all through here. This whole thing right here is a gravel bank. You can see all the way over to that tree. So this is all just flood material. And right here we have bedrock. So right there, all the way across. Primarily I'm interested right over there, where all the roots and all that have just captured material over the ages. And hopefully sitting around top of that bedrock is some gold. So do a couple test pans, see how we do. Alright, test pan from spot number 2 came from right there. And check this out. Look at that nice piece. Oh yeah. Alright, so we just tested that piece of bedrock. Now I'm going to switch lanes and go over to the far side of the creek where I said my major interest was because of all the root systems that are in here. So let's do a test pan from right around in that area. See how we do. Alright, spot number 2. Got down into some clay material, and here's what came out of it. So we got a nice piece, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 smaller pieces accompanying it. So probably shut the dredge down soon, clean out top mat, see how we're doing there, and make a decision whether we're going to stay up there or come down here. And boom, just like that, we shut down. We probably did what, about an hour, maybe a 45-minute stretch.
Yeah, no more than an hour.
Yeah, so we're just gonna do a quick top mat clean out and make sure we're on the gold. Let's see if we can take a look at the mats here. Oh yeah, we got some rocks up in there. It's looking good. What do you say, guys?
Digging it.
Yeah. So we just did the top mat cleanup. Guys, let me tell you what. We are on the gold. Look at all that. That is a nice pile of gold right there. I like that. And are we on top of bedrock yet? No, we're not even on top of bedrock. So this is all just replenishing on top in multiple layers, and from the looks of it, it's in about all the layers. We'll test pan as we keep going down, but definitely digging that. All right, Will and I, welcome back to the car real quick. I got something exciting to show you guys. Oh yeah, I'm stoked about it. Yep, I went ahead and committed, bought myself a metal detector. It's not the super best metal detector you can get, but from what I hear, it will get me by until I decide I want something better. But the Simplex, the Naka Macro Simplex, it's a good metal detector all the way around. Steven has one, and he also has another one. I don't know what it is, but yeah, he prefers this one over the more expensive one. So we will go and go ahead and use this today to check all of our tailings and anything that goes over the 1/4 inch classifier in the front of the box. Make sure we're not throwing out any nuggets, because we definitely don't want that. Alright, so we got some buckets filled up with pay dirt. Steven's panning, Will's on the nozzle. I'm tending the box and feeding it. Just trying to make sure I don't overfeed it because we don't want to overload the mats. Yeah, we're getting gold. Will is fighting the leaves right now. They get sucked up in there, and since we have a bolt through the 2-inch nozzle, they just kind of sit there and clog the nozzle up a little bit in the front. Just reduces the pressure in the hose, so it's not like an actual full clog. But yeah, leaves and dredging don't go along together. I'm feeding the box and tending it. Steven, he's filling buckets up. We're getting gold.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, cells are exchanging very good. Oh yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna quickly do a test pan of just a scoop of this material in this bucket. I'm just curious. I'll come back and show you the results if there's anything in there. I'll let you know either way. Oh yeah, there's gold. I got 1, 2, 3 specks and just 1 scoop. One day. Oh. Alright guys, pro tip. If you're using Arbor classifier, make sure you have an extra bucket that you don't use your Arbor classifier in for cleanups. This thing right here puts a lot of scratches on the inside of the bucket, and those scratches act the same way like your gold pan would after it's been seasoned. It captures the gold and doesn't let it come down. So you definitely don't want to use your Arbor classifier bucket as your cleanup bucket. Just some advice. Trust me on it. Pro tip number 2, test as you go deeper. Gold's not always going to run in all the different depths of the creek. Test as you go down. So I'm about to pull a test pan from right here. We're about 8 inches deep. So we know there was gold in the top layer. Let's see if there's gold in the 8-inch deep layer.
That's nice.
We got 3 or 4 specks in there, 1 nicer piece right here. Steven, you're good to work that area. There's gold. Alright, I'm getting back to filling some buckets up. We're trying to push through as much material as we can today. And let me go clear that box down there. Yeah, I think this is about the fourth time we've come out here, and my phone has decided to end up in the creek. So I apologize if the audio is messed up from this point on in the video. Hopefully it's not. We're working away. Probably do a quick shutdown here, maybe when Will gets that bucket done, and then fill the gas tank up and do a final run. I know we're eager to see some gold in that box. We'll see. Alright guys, we're going to do a quick shutdown. We don't have a whole lot of time left today. Sun's already getting lower on the horizon here, so we're going to go ahead and do a top mat clean out, then do our final run after this. So we'll come back, show you how we do whenever we clean out that top hopper. Alright, I've got a limit on pro tips today. You're only getting 3 of them. When you take these off, your wing nuts and your bolts and your washers, either put them right back on whenever you take this off, or put them in your pocket.
Don't lose them like this guy.
Yeah, don't lose them like Will. I've found so much of stuff that he's lost. It's crazy. Like wing nuts that he'll lose for like weeks on end, and I'll find it like next time we come out.
Free help.
That's right.
And again, this is the top mat. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Y'all, this is looking
Dude.
good.
Dang, man.
It's all through there.
There's quite a bit.
It's nice.
If we thought the first cleanup was good, y'all are gonna want to see this. Alright guys, we just got done cleaning out the top hopper. You saw our reaction, and well, this is what we were reacting to. Look at all that. It's a good bit of gold. That is a good bit of gold. So here's our hole. Come through, come all the way up to there. Now we just got to come through, rake all these big rocks out, make sure the gold's still underneath all these big rocks, and hopefully that's where the bigger, chunkier gold's going to be. So come through, rake that out, and finish this hole up. Alright guys, last run of the day. We had to move the box forward about, I don't know, that was the old pad at the front. So we went forward about 2.5, 3 feet. Did some panning around up there where Steven's at. Made sure we were on the gold. It's gonna be the last run of the day. Alright, I think we got the gold gods on our side, because right where I fell is right where I just had an incredible test pan. So I'll take that as an omen, them letting us know, hey, I'm digging that spot. So that's what we're doing. still running. It's a race against the sun right now. It's going down real quick. And it's getting chilly out. This 2-inch, such a game changer. What do you think about it, Will?
I'm loving it, man. It's moving some material.
Yeah, it moves a lot of material. You guys make sure you stay tuned because we got another big upgrade coming very soon. Alright guys, we just shut down for the last time today. Whew. We're whooped.
It's not an understatement.
No. Alright, now the awesome part, backing up and doing cleanup. Let's get after it. Alright guys, well, we just got the last cleanup done and it is it's pretty good. Look at all that. Boom. I like that. I really like that. Alright, we are well, Will just dropped his phone.
That's how my day's been going. It's been rough.
We are losing daylight quick, so let me go ahead and snuff this up and we'll come back and show you a snuffer dump. We turned all of that you can't see because of the glare and we're losing sunlight into dun, da, 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 a nice little pile of gold, right?
Looks good.
Boom. I like that. I really, really like that. Yeah, it's a good bit of gold. I'm gonna guess a .367. Steven, what's your guess?
I'll say 0.3.
0.3 on the dot.
Oh man, I was gonna go with .31, Steven.
You going 0.31?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we just locked in all of our answers. We'll see who has the golden eye when we get home. Throw this up on the scales, and well, got to incorporate that too. So yeah, we'll just go with it. All right. Let's get all packed up. I'll come back. Alright guys, it's going to do it for me, Steven P, Internal Compass of NC, today on the creek. Had a blast, got out here, had the dredge going. Even though it's a little bit chilly today, the water's a little bit cold, we had a good time out here. We found a lot of gold. So, Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and with that, we are out. Alright guys, we've made it back home. We're at the scales, got the gold all dried up, ready to weigh out. And, well, we had a pretty good day out on the creek. Found a lot of nice gold on that inside bend, a place that we had never checked before, and glad we did, because there's quite a bit of good looking gold in there. We had a shorter time frame to actually prospect that day and actually run material. That was definitely my fault. I was definitely ill prepared with a newborn and my wife needing help here, and yeah, I didn't get out there till 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. We usually get out there right around 7 o'clock. So yeah, everybody says or tries to prepare you for a newborn, but I think it really takes experiencing it firsthand before you actually realize, yeah, it's a lot of work. But anyways, with that being said, let's do a little contest. We have the Golden Eye. So, Mr. Stephen P. guessed the .300. Mr. Internal Compass of NC, Will, guessed the .310. I guessed on the high side with a .367. Let's see who has the Golden Eye.